I've been doing a bit of work on this 750 Royal Enfield Interceptor MK1, which came here as, it wasn't quite a non-runner, but it was kicking back, and kicking back viciously when you tried to start it. When I got it started, it was only running on one cylinder here. I did some work on it and sorted out one or two issues with the carburettors, including a sticky float, and the ignition timing was over advanced by quite a large margin, so I put that right and I got it running, and even took a test ride on it earlier, which can be seen in one of my other videos. And I commented actually after that ride that this one and another Interceptor like it I worked on a couple of years ago, set to the sort of factory settings on the carburettors if you like, took a long time to warm up. They liked a lot of choke until they were just about fully warmed up, and you could see that in the video where I rode this one. I was more or less out the other side of the village before I could pull the choke lever all the way back to get the chokes off. So I decided that I'd lift the needles in the carburettor slides a notch each. So where they were in the middle notch, which is where you'd normally expect them to be, they're now in the fourth groove from the top. So one more to go. So they've gone up one to richen it up a little. I've since run it up. I haven't ridden it, but I've started it, and I had to straight away weaken it off on the pilot screws, which had been about 3/4 of a turn to a turn out. They're now 1.5 turns out each, which has sort of redressed the balance there because it was running a bit lumpy, and it seems to run quite nicely now without any sort of spitting back and hesitation, pending another test ride of course. But the basic sort of settings are, it's got 25 pilot jets in it, 380 main jets, which I really thought that might have been a misprint and perhaps they should have been 280, but they very definitely are 380, so it's got them in it. The needle jets are 106.5, which is between 106 and 107. The slides on the throttles have got a 3.5 cutaway. What else can I tell you? I think that's about it really. We'll see if we can fire it up and have a listen. I'll put this camera down here and I'll just go and turn the petrol on and start it up. The engine is warm. Notice how blue the exhaust pipes are. That's caused by running weak, which it shouldn't have been doing because the carburettors were set up as they should be in the book. But just lifting the needles, that one little click, has probably helped it immensely. I'll find out more about that when I try and start it from cold next time and then actually go for a ride. But parked here, running like this, it certainly seems to be a bit happier with life now. And let's see if we can do this. A hands off start. Promise you, my hand's not anywhere near the bars, I can't even reach them. There we are. I reckon that usually if you can start an engine like that, you don't want to make any more adjustments. Well, having said that, it might be worth me having a look at the tappet gaps, the valve clearances, but seems to be running rather well now. It'll be going dark here soon and everyone will be piling out of work, so I'm in a hurry to get home, so I won't go for another test run today. But the next opportunity we'll go out for another run and see how it compares. I think it'll probably pull away better and that initial throttle response from closed first quarter throttle was a bit lame and a bit, just a bit lethargic before. I think there should be a bit more kick in the pants when you open the throttle now, and it should probably perform a bit more lively. So that's really all I can do with it now until I get the chance to ride it again. So time to switch it off and put it away.